Hello, welcome to a little sleep, a little slumber empowerment outreach, where our vision is to empower vulnerable women and girl child for social, financial, economic, and spiritual national development. Where our mission is to expose these vulnerable women to diverse teachings, both spiritual and otherwise, in order to help them discover their maximum, their inherent talents, which is convertible to commercial value for family and national development. As an empowerment outreach, there came a time that there was a need to further discover the talents that these women had. Thus, the vocational arm was birthed. The founder of this wonderful initiative is no other person than Honorable Justice Oluwatoyin Taiwo, with her arrays of Board of Trustees, which I'm one of, and the administrator by the special grace of God. We have different arms as time went. We have the catering department and the confectionery, where they've taught about food vendorship, and they are taught about everything they need to know about flour. We have the tailoring department, where of course what I'm wearing was made from. We have the household and hygiene product, where everything that you need to clean is produced. We have the event management place, where if you want to get a decorator or somebody to plan whatever event you have, you can actually call on us. And of course, we have the ICT. This is the norm, where you need to be visible, and the only way you can actually expand your horizon is to come and learn how to, put yourself out there. We have the craft world department, where all the makeup, the headgear, the build-on jewelry is being manufactured. So yes, there are other departments that are going to be birthed as time, goes on.
My name is Mrs. Akoyemi, the resource person for craft world department, which entails bead making, makeup, and tying of beading. So far so good with LSLS. We've been able to generate like 3 sets of students, which till now they still get in touch with me, and from record they are doing okay. At least from each set, I think I can vouch for like 2 to 3 people that are doing well, that are actually making money out of what they've learned so far from here. The fact that all fingers are not equal, students cannot learn in the same way, is actually a big challenge to us, in the sense that students actually find it difficult to grab on with teaching, while some are so fast in learning. The main purpose of this is to enable young girls of these days to at least have something they are doing, because with makeup, which some girls find more interesting now, they find more interesting. And let me just say from my own experience, since I graduated like 7 years ago, I've not even for a day searched for a job. I've been doing this bead making and makeup, and God be the glory, there is no regret on it. So I will employ girls if they can actually take this off. I think with this, to me there is no excuse for unemployment, if you ask me, because there are so many things you can actually lay your hands upon, which you will find very, very lucrative. Thank you, God bless you.
My name is VOCATIONAL. I'm here to learn creative work. And I'm here about 6 months, about 6 weeks now, and I've learned makeup and gele, about 2 types of gele, and it's okay for ladies to come and learn from here, and it's free.
I am Mrs. Ifoma. I work in the catering and confectionery department of the Little Sleep, Little Slumber. I've worked with this place for a period of 3 years, And so far, we've been able to graduate several students, and so many of them have started their own businesses. Some are working with some organizations in the catering department. Some are working with hotels, and some are doing their own thing from their homes. So far, it's been encouraging having to see students that came in without any skill and then graduating and being able to stand on their own to earn a living.
My name is FINEE1 Precious. This department we are in is fashion department known as tailoring. While in this class we'll have someone that teach tailoring practical, while I'm creative design teacher or illustrator. This organization has a vision to impact in the society, to transform people, to give them a better tomorrow. That's how they come up with this fashion department with their other departments, but we're concentrating on fashion department. Where we have tailoring department, people learn how to cut and sew, still on this fashion department. Now, on the creative aspect of it, because we all know that fashion today has gone more than what it used to be. That's why the management see it necessary to bring in the creative aspect of the fashion, where we create people how to embellish, how to design, how to mix colors, how to make the work worthwhile. And what I have to tell people out there, little sleep, little slumber, if they can come here, what they will have at the end of the day can make them a woman of substance, a man of substance in their world. All about being determined, be focused, know what you want, and go for it. God will help us. Thank you.
My name is Oluwaseyi Brown. I'm the tutor and trainer for the health department of the Little Sleep and Little Slumber Empowerment Outreach, where participants are trained and tutored on how to use IT in their daily lives and how to better themselves. We train them in the use of Microsoft Office application and graphics. At Little Sleep and Little Slumber, we empower people to apply their lives to make an impact to themselves and the society at large. Here we train them on how they can use their individual skills and do work to find a purpose for their individual life and start a career for themselves. Okay, we train them also to show them how they can be of use to themselves and to the society at large. We use this to reduce the unemployment rate and the lack of work that we find around us. Here people are taught to see how important they are as a person and how they can fend for themselves with little skills that they can develop from here. We also encourage them to apply it to their society so that we can at large make better persons and individuals of ourselves. As a little slumber, here people are empowered skill-wise and financially to be able to start something for themselves, even in the society where they find themselves. In the case that they are not currently employed, they can start something with whatever we train and teach them here to find a purpose and a plan for their life. This is what we do at Little Slumber.
Presently, I'm in the office of A Little Sleep, A Little Slumber, an NGO that was founded by me in 2013. And what the NGO stands for is for development for women, to empower them, to encourage them to improve themselves, to be self-sufficient, self-sustaining, and to be able to assist their families and their husbands in the day and age that we're in right now. We want to encourage women to further enhance the skills that they have. If you have a passion for sewing, we have the sewing department. If you have a passion for catering, we have a catering department. If you have a passion for event planning and management, we have that department. For makeup, for arts and craft, we also have that. So we also have a department for our household items like Alsals, Dettol, hand wash, floor wash, bleach. So we have resource persons to teach any person who is really interested in improving themselves. And it's self-funded. We fund it ourselves. We have a board of trustees. We fund it ourselves. And you don't have to pay one kobo. Once you have an interest, a passion for a certain skill, we are here to teach you. So that is what LSLS is all about. You wonder why I use the word, the title LSLS. It's called A Little Sleep, A Little Slumber. And it was taken actually from the Bible. In Proverbs 6, it says a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands, so that your poverty will not creep up on you. So that if you sleep a little and you work hard, you can improve yourself. The Proverbs is saying that, look, we all need sleep, but we don't need to sleep like a sluggard and not improve ourselves. We shouldn't procrastinate. We should be up and doing. Make hay while the sun is shining. Harvest while the harvest is full, so that you can take care of your families. Even if something should unfortunately happen to your husband or women, we're encouraging them to be self-sufficient and to assist. So once you can do that, then you can help others. It's all this issue of capacity building, developmental building. Develop yourself, change your status, climb another step in the ladder to progress. So this is what LSLS is all about. And I have a passion for women. I really have a passion for young women. I have a passion for youth. Any youth that is interested, I will attend to them. We also have a department, ICT department. We have a tailoring department, and each department is specifically equipped.
My name is Robert Savior, the instructor of the Department of Events. So here we want to create job opportunity for those youth out there who are claiming that there is no work in Nigeria. If you venture into events, you can make millions of naira at the end of it. Even just wearing check covers, is one section of the event that you can venture into, which is not even hard for one to learn. You want to go into decoration, lights, you want to go into catering, all these ones are under events. So I don't see why people are complaining that there is no job in Nigeria when there are things like this that you come here and learn for free. With this, you can gather for your family and become somebody tomorrow.
Mrs. Mohu, the teacher for household department. Our department deals on household products such as Dettol, antiseptic, Alsals, as you know, toilet wash. We have liquid soap. We have insecticide. Everything that goes to do with household. Our department is not a department that you have to have millions of naira before you can start. With 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, you can start off something for yourself. It's not something that you wait for. Maybe you have the certificate, BSc certificate, before you can go into it. Anybody can key into it, and you start making millions immediately. You start your production, provided you do it well. People like it. This one buys it and then tell the other person. Your market start going, and then the school LSLS is a school that has been set aside for people, whether male or female, for them to be able to have something doing, because they say that an idle man is a devil's worship. So you don't get idle. You always find yourself doing something. If nobody can bathe a lot of people cannot bathe without Dettol, so you will sell your market. You will go to toilet, you wash your toilet, you wash and all the rest. It's just something that when you enter into it, you will not want to leave it, because every day money keep on coming in. So I would advise young women, young girls and boys, instead of sitting at home waiting for a big other job, you just come into LSLS, learn how to make household products, and then go into it, make your stickers, and then people start buying, and you start making money immediately.
My name is Itana Kezia from the Department of Tailoring. My stay has been for 3 weeks, and I've achieved a lot. I can now do some drafting, some sketching, some designs, patterns, and several things.
My name is Okoribiri Mercy. I'm in catering department, and it has been 6 weeks since I came in here, and it has been fantastic for me because I've learned how to do different type of cakes and small chops. And the wonderful aspect of it is that it's for free, and I thank God I find myself here. Thank you.
The only thing that we require from you is dedication and passion, and you just pay for your form. If you are required to pay for a uniform, you pay for your uniform, maybe 1.5. That is all we require from our students, and it has been working very well. We hope that by the time we have a batch right now of about 30 students divided in amongst all the departments, and we're hoping that soon they will graduate and we'll bring in fresh ones. We already have some that are yet to that have graduated. So I will pray by the Almighty God that this time next year the sky will be the limit. My desire is to have our own land, our own buildings. Presently we're renting, so that we'll take as many people as we can. Thank you.
From 6th of March 2017 to the 16th of April 2017, the clarion call is now 15th of June 2020, where the pain that was seen in the eyes of women was what informed birthed this vocational center, where women can come in and change their lives. And that has been the story since 2017. And today, the women whose lives have been changed, we've been doing follow-up with them, we've been getting feedback from them, and it has been a wonderful time. And as I'm talking to you from the center itself, where the students who are training for 2020 have actually started doing forth. And I know that at the end of the day, their lives too will be a renewal of an improvement to them. I'm using this opportunity to talk to somebody out there who is looking for a place to go and learn, to go and discover themselves. That's the number 10 Salau Street off Karimo, Surulere, Lagos is a place to be. And that when you come here, you will discover yourself and you will be happy you did. Thank you so much as we are waiting.